Yeah. I looked around one day and realized not everybody clapping was actually cheering for me. There were wolves in the room, dressed up like friends, dressed up like family. I used to fill every room, thought that meant I was safe. Thought more people around me meant less could go wrong, less at stake. But I didn't know how to tell the difference back then, between the ones who loved me and the ones circling like they were waiting to win something off my downfall, waiting for the moment I slip. Wolves in the room, smiling, shaking my hand, sharing a drink while they're calculating angles, while they're watching for the crack. Wolves in the room, and I let way too many of them stay, way too long, way too much slack. Wolves in the room, dressed like friends. Wolves in the room, waiting for the ends of my luck, of my guard being down. Wolves in the room, and I finally see them now. There's wolves in the room, hiding behind the smile. Wolves in the room, been there for a while, waiting for the moment that I finally fall. Wolves in the room, I see through them all. Wolves in the room, wolves in the room, learn to tell the difference, learn to see past the costume of friendship they were wearing just to stay close to the throne. Wolves in the room, and now I trim my circle down to the bone. I don't fill rooms carelessly no more, I choose who gets in, choose who gets close enough to see behind the discipline and the struggle, choose who earns the trust instead of assuming everybody smiling at me actually means me no harm, no looming. From behind a friendly face, I learned the hard way that the room can be full and still be dangerous, still be a place where wolves outnumber the actual friends, where the applause ain't always love, sometimes it's just waiting to expose your flaws. Wolves in the room, dressed like friends. Wolves in the room, waiting for the ends of my luck, of my guard being down. Wolves in the room, and I finally see them now. There's wolves in the room, hiding behind the smile. Wolves in the room, been there for a while, waiting for the moment that I finally fall. Wolves in the room, I see through them all. Wolves in the room, wolves in the room, learn to tell the difference, learn to see past the costume of friendship they were wearing just to stay close to the throne. Wolves in the room, and now I trim my circle down to the bone. You got wolves in your room too, dressed up like they're your friends. I need you to trust the pattern, trust it when the story bends, toward them benefiting from your struggle, toward them showing up only when it serves them. That's the tell, that's how you cut them loose without the guilt, without needing more proof. A wolf don't turn into a friend just because you want the truth to be different. Watch the pattern, not the performance that they give. Wolves in the room show themselves eventually if you actually live paying attention. So I keep the room small, only the real ones invited in. Wolves in a room, don't get to wear that disguise again.